Hello everyone, patching into today's first video, doing 5-day forecast for today's first video. So as also on a Wednesday, we're having a look at the weather for the coming 5 days. And we've got a very complicated weather pattern ahead of us for the 5-day forecast period. We're going to have high pressure sort of to the north and low pressure to the south and southwest. And so the low pressure will be throwing up bands of rain, possibly thunder to more southern and southwest parts of the country. But at the same time, with high pressure to the northeast, we'll start to squeeze the winds in from a east to southeast direction. And that will bring warmer air in from the east as well. So it is going to get warmer as we move through to the weekend. And I think as we go through the weekend into early next week, you probably see the emphasis shifting more and more towards drier weather. So we may finish up actually by sort of the beginning of next week having a really very warm and quite dry spell developing. But it is a complicated pattern, so there's quite a bit of uncertainty. More uncertainty than you would expect in a 5-day forecast period. So I'll get on that for you very shortly, just to say that coming up later on today, we're going to have regular week 10-day video update, or take to 14-day video update, I suppose, including all of the usual features. And then at 6 o'clock tonight, we are live streaming. We have a live stream. We will go through the shorter range model output then. And I'll show you the charts that we're going to be using for the ECM 30-day look ahead starting from next week as well. We'll have a quick zip through them and see what you think to those. Right then, so websites using for 5-day forecasts are coming from the weatherout.com and weathercenter.de. The radar picture from GazWeathers. The links are provided in the description and on the links page at GazWeathers. So this is radar picture. Now at the moment we've got showery rain across more northern and eastern parts of the country. So it's a bit cloudy and damp really in many areas, but the rain, particularly for eastern parts of Scotland, ring down the eastern side. A few showers are around these western coastal areas as well, but parts of the Midlands, much of Wales, southwestern England, hasn't been too many showers around so far today. Here today, Toxic pressure chart. And low pressure is in control of weather. It's dropped in from the north as expected. And this low pressure is going to be a major player of the weather over the coming few days. Generally sitting to our south and southwest, but it will be quite an important player in the coming days. Notice high pressure is building to the north. It's a rather strange and unusual weather pattern that we've got at the moment. Right, so the rest of today, we keep a lot of cloud across the country with showery outbreaks of rain coming and going. There could be some brighter interludes as well. So it won't be wall-to-wall cloud and rain. There will be prolonged and pronounced stretches of dry and occasionally brighter weather too. But there will be heavy showers and they could merge into longer spells of rain in places as well. And I think later on we may even see some thundery showers getting going across parts of Wales and down into southwest England, possibly into southwest Midlands as well. But generally just showery rain across the country. Some places will get quite a bit of rain, other areas will probably stay mostly dry. Eventually it will start to brighten up across the northern central parts of Scotland and turn drier through there. Temperature today a bit on the chilly side, really below average for the time of year, with a range around 10 to 18 degrees Celsius. That's around 50 to 60 for Fahrenheit. So overnight tonight, we're going to find again the pattern of being high pressure to our north, low pressure is to our south and southwest. We're going to see showery rain through the early part of the evening across many parts of the country. Then it tends to turn dry across Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England too. But the showers across England and Wales will start to push more towards the west and to the southwest. So it really is going to be through parts of Wales, southwest England, will have some heavy downpours around through the course of tonight. And then later on in the night, probably another pulse of rain beginning to push in towards parts of southern and southeastern England, and again some of that rain could be quite heavy and persistent. Temperatures tonight are going to be ranging from around 5 to 10, so it's going to be a chilly night up in the north actually, with skies clearing up there. That's a pattern for tomorrow. Again, it's a very unusual pattern that we've got here. Lots of high pressure to our north, low pressure to our south, quite a strong easterly wind blowing across the country. Relatively straightforward tomorrow for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Plenty of dry weather coming through there. 1 or 2 scattered showers, but a lot of dry weather with sunny spells up there. Across England and Wales, I think through the morning we have the potential some really quite heavy rain. Heavy rain, maybe thundery rain. At times, I wouldn't rule out a few thunderstorms embedded within that rain as well. I think the general trend through the course of Thursday will be for the rain to increase increasingly pushing towards the south and the southwest. So parts of Wales and Midlands, East Anglia should turn drier and brighter through the course of the afternoon. But extreme southern counties and in far southwest may well keep rain going for much of the day. Feel pretty warm in the north. Temperatures there into the mid to upper teens south. Crossing through to Wales, we're going to be seeing quite a brisk easterly wind. So although temperatures could be a couple of degrees up on today, despite the rain, I think we'll actually feel quite cool and miserable across much of England and Wales, especially where we've got that persistent rain and combined with the easterly wind. And the settled weather goes on into Friday as this low pressure again starts to push back further northwards again. So on Friday, I think we see for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England showery outbreaks of rain. So it won't be continuous rain up in the north, but certainly the northern half of the country will have a more unsettled day on Friday with showers around. Further south, though, across England and Wales, but potentially there for quite a wet day again with persistent outbreaks of heavy and thundery rain in places as well. And that, again, probably widespread across much of England and Wales through the morning, and then tend to get confined or become sort of focused, I suppose, around parts of Wales, the West Midlands, down into southwestern parts of England during the course of that Friday afternoon, Friday evening, allowing more eastern areas, parts of eastern England and southeast England to possibly turn a little bit dry. But again, bear in mind, this is a really unusual and complicated weather pattern, so expect changes on the detail of this, where these rain areas are. Temperatures on Friday probably begin to edge up a little bit, so despite having quite a bit of rain across England and Wales, we could see temperatures in the southeast going to around 20 or 21. That's getting close to 70 Fahrenheit, and a slightly more humid feel beginning to build up then as well. Into the weekend, and the pattern continues really with high pressure to the west-southwest, high pressure to the north-northeast, low pressure to west-southwest. The difference is that the low pressure is beginning to start pushing out in towards the Atlantic. So it does mean that for much of northern and eastern Britain, Saturday might actually be a relatively dryish sort of day. There could be one or two heavy and thundery showers scattered about, especially through parts of eastern and southeast England. But the dry weather is probably towards the eastern and northeastern part of the country on Saturday, whereas for, again, Northern Ireland, Wales, southwest England, possibly parts of West Midlands, we could have some big showers on Saturday afternoon. There is a risk of thunder being mixed in with those as well. Some thunderstorms could well be mixed in. Temperatures beginning to lift up, starting to feel a lot more humid, especially so in more southern and southeast areas. And in fact, if it is a mainly dry and sunny day in the east of the southeast on Saturday, we could see temperature going up to around 23, maybe 24. So that's getting into the mid-70s Fahrenheit. Cooler in the west, so with the cloud and the showers, temperatures there probably pegged back into the upper teens Celsius. And that's Sunday, and the GFS now is starting to develop high pressure for Sunday. So the shower risk diminishes further on Sunday. Yes, there could be some heavy showers scattered about. They may be thundery, but the emphasis looks like it's shifting towards drier weather and sunnier weather on Sunday. So potentially quite a lot of dry weather with sunny spells, but a risk of a few heavy showers and thunderstorms scattered about. Temperatures possibly up to around 25 or 26, so that's going into the upper 70s Fahrenheit. And then on Monday, we end the 5-day forecast period with high pressure in control, seemingly anyway. There is quite a bit of uncertainty about this because not all models are agreeing about this area of high pressure by any means. But at the moment, it looks like we're going towards a drier spell setting up through the early part of next week. Plenty of sunny spells, one or two scattered thunderstorms. And temperature could be really warm as well. The humidity will be pretty high, I think. And temperatures could be like reaching sort of 26, 27. That's going to around 80 Fahrenheit across some parts of the country on Monday. Probably just having a look at charts for around. Also got showery rain across the country today, and it is a very cool day as well. Quite a bit of rain across England and Wales. Tomorrow, drier up in the north, and then on Friday, yes, case of showers or longer spells of rain really through many parts of the country. There could be thunder mixing. Temperatures starting to lift up a little bit in the south, becoming a bit drier and warmer there. Showers, particularly in the west and the southwest on Saturday. Many eastern areas probably mostly dry. Notice temperatures are becoming warmer all the time. By the time we get through to Sunday, we've got a very warm day, with only one or two thundery showers scattered about. Many places dry and very warm. As we go through to the early part of next week, those drier and very warm conditions, weather conditions continue as well. So it looks like we're going to have quite a cool and unsettled start to this period, and then it starts to shift towards drier and warmer weather. So in summary, we're looking at a cool and unsettled opening. There'll be showers or longer spells of rain around. Temperatures are going to be depressed as well, but as we go through the weekend into the early part of next week, we probably start moving towards drier conditions, maybe with 1 or 2 thunderstorms though, and temperatures becoming very warm, and the humidity going up as well. So warm and humid as you go through the weekend into the start of next week. Yeah, it looks like temperatures will be lifting up in a few days' time, but before that, quite cool and unsettled. Okay, so that's 5-day forecast done. We'll be back later on with your week to 10-day video update, and that includes all regular features. I mean, we're live streaming from 6, so come back for that then. And that's all for now, though, and thanks for watching.